Welcome to Gary Talks, where I'm in the middle of all of my top 10 year-end list episodes, with today's episode being dedicated to my top 10 favorite TV shows of 2025. The funny thing is, I really thought 2025 was a great year for television until I started putting this list together, where I realized maybe it really wasn't that great of a year after all. I basically have some shows on here that I think are great, some shows on here that were good but not as good as previous seasons, and a couple that I wouldn't really call good shows, but ones that I really enjoyed. That brings us to my number 10 favorite show of the year. One I'd never call great, but one that I enjoyed watching every single week. Tulsa King. In the third season of Tulsa King, Dwight, the General Manfredi, dives headfirst into the cutthroat world of Oklahoma's liquor trade, transforming his ragtag crew into bourbon bootleggers, amid escalating threats from ruthless rivals led by Robert Patrick, as well as being forced to help the FBI. It masterfully evolves Stallone's fish-out-of-water mobster into a Southern kingpin, blending pulse-pounding crime thriller vibes with heartfelt character growth. The bourbon heist plot feels fresh against the series' usual weed-running antics, delivering just enough closure while leaving you hungry for Dwight's next empire-building scheme. Next up at number 9 is the only reality show on my list, The Traitors.
He was a wicked devil in disguise, leaving me.
The paranoia is ramped up in the misty Scottish Highlands, where an all-star cast of reality TV icons play a deadly game of deception for a $250,000 prize. The celebrity casting delivers unfiltered drama, and the rule tweaks keep the format evolving, making it the ultimate guilty pleasure escape that exposes our own treacherous instincts. Now we're coming up on a show that, frankly, I was disappointed in, and I'm shocked that it made my top 10 list, especially after the first season of the show was one of my favorites the year it came out. I'm talking about Season 2 of Peacemaker. Peacemaker Season 2 explodes with 8 episodes of multiversal mayhem, father-son reconciliation, and heroics that peel back Chris Smith's psyche like never before when a quantum unfolding chamber catapults him into an alternate dimension where he is a beloved hero along with his dad and brother. But of course, things in this paradise world are not all they appear. Chris's daddy issues evolve into a profound exploration of chosen family. The humor lands harder than ever, and the new Season 2 theme song by Foxy Shazam is amazing. But the show loses points by not enough vigilante, although he did get the greatest oh shit moment of the season. Coming in at number 7 is definitely the strangest show of the year, The Chair Company.
Like the pine trees lining the winding road, I've got a name,
HBO's The Chair Company transforms the mundane world of office furniture into a surreal conspiracy thriller, following everyman Ron Trosper as he unravels a corporate web that blurs the line between design and existential dread in the hilariously awkward way that only Tim Robinson can do. What starts as a quest for revenge morphs into a far-reaching investigation, and episodes pivot from cringe comedy to pulse-racing espionage to David Lynch-style horror, and Tim Robinson's manic energy anchors all of this escalating weirdness. Like I mentioned earlier with Peacemaker, we have another show that I really loved Season 1, and Season 2 I thought was pretty good, and that's Andor. Andor Season 2 was released in 3-episode chunks, with each section being a different timeline, as the show hurtles towards Rogue One and Cassian Andor's ascension to Rebel hero. Andor redefines Star Wars as a gritty political thriller. Its refugee evictions and power-mad schemers mirror our world uncannily, elevated by Diego Luna's brooding intensity and cinematography that makes space feel oppressively lived in. It's the rebellion soul laid bare, unflinching, urgent, and very human. Following that same rationale where a show maybe has gone downhill each and every year, but I still really enjoy it, is Resident Alien. This final 10-episode arc didn't just wrap up Harry Vanderspiegel's interstellar misadventures. It elevated the entire sci-fi comedy genre to a level of hysterical, heartfelt brilliance that made it hands down one of the best TV shows of the year. What sets Season 4 apart is its fearless embrace of the absurd while deepening the emotional stakes in ways that feel profoundly human, or in Harry's case, profoundly alien. Showrunner Chris Sheridan leans harder into the alien stuff than ever before, blending high-concept lore with lowbrow gags that land like precision strikes. Episodes toggle between moon-base heists to small-town sheriffs unraveling doppelganger mysteries, and Harry evolves from a detached destroyer to a reluctant hero whose milk-fueled monologues on empathy hit harder than any blockbuster film speech. Resident Alien Season 4 reminded us that TV's greatest power is to make us laugh, while maybe sneaking in a tear or two. Next up at number 4 is a show that story-wise wasn't really that great. I mean, it was pretty good, but technically this show was amazing, as each episode was all shot in one crazy continuous take. I'm talking about the show that basically won every Emmy in the limited series category this year, Adolescence. A 4-part gut punch limited series, Adolescence dissects the shatterpoint of modern youth through the Miller family's unraveling, after their 13-year-old son Jamie is accused of stabbing a classmate to death. What seems like it might be a typical procedural cop show becomes an examination of what it means to grow up in this digital age, as well as what does it mean to be a man. And ultimately, it becomes an indictment of how we fail kids in this Instagram era. Now we move into my top 3 shows, and all 3 of these shows I really thought were great. At number 3 is a show that I love, but I'm a little worried that we're not going to get the answers that we want for all of these mysteries. I'm talking about Severance. Severance Season 2 plunges deeper into Lumen's hellscape, where any worker's memories are surgically severed from their outie lies. Ben Stiller's direction elevates the White Hallway dread to operatic, with Adam Scott's split self-torment at a career best. It's a zeitgeist scalpel on work-life dissociation, blending twisted chills with profound questions of selfhood that linger like a severed nerve. When I heard Noah Wyle was going to be starring in a new medical show that was going to be ER meets 24, I thought there's no way that show could work. But boy was I wrong. My number 2 favorite show of the year, The Pit. The Pit chronicles a grueling 15-hour overnight shift at Pittsburgh Trauma Medical Center, where Dr. Robbie and his ER warriors battle systemic collapse and personal demons in real time. This season thrusts a skeleton crew into triage hell amid staff shortages and budget cuts. The Pit spotlights America's healthcare underbelly with unflinching accuracy, but beyond that, it's a visceral masterwork, and Noah Wile's haunted gravitas anchors the frenzy. In an era of sanitized medical dramas, The Pit is a raw love letter to frontline resilience that leaves you exhausted and inspired. I've always loved shows that skewer Hollywood, especially where famous people play versions of themselves, like in Entourage or Curb Your Enthusiasm. So I knew when Seth Rogen was going to be making a new show about Hollywood that I was going to enjoy it, but I didn't realize just how great it was going to be. My favorite show of the year? The Studio. Topping the year, Apple TV's The Studio skewers Hollywood's soul in 10 razor-edged episodes, with Seth Rogen as Matt Remnick, the brand new studio head of a crumbling Continental Pictures, which forces Matt to schmooze with A-listers, and we get cameos galore. The Studio reigns supreme for its insider savagery. Rogen's self-deprecating charm dissects Tinseltown's hypocrisy with Curb Your Enthusiasm-like improv glee. It's laugh-cry catharsis for industry woes, a triumphant debut that proves cinema still got soul, one disastrous dailies reel at a time. And it was my favorite TV show of 2025. And that's my top 10 list of TV shows for 2025. Next week, I'm going to take a break from my top 10 lists as I have a very special Christmas episode where I rank my favorite 10 Rankin Bass Christmas specials. I'll see you guys then.
From capes to tapes, Gary's on the case. He's breaking down each scene, every place. On Gary Talks, he's quick with his peculiar wit. From plot twists to the comic strips, Gary's flipping sick.